From the Crap TV studios in beautiful North Hollywood, California, comes the new game show that's sweeping the nation, North Hollywood Cubes. With special guest stars, Robbie Rist, Fred Applegate and Sherry, the twins Ian and Marissa Holmes, Greg Kufera, the boy genius, Tim McKeown, Mary Weiss, George Ackles, Chuck Klausmeyer, and Steve Rudnick in the center cube. All on North Hollywood Cubes. One of these stars is sitting in the mystery cube, and the contestant that picks it first could win a prize that just happens to be sitting on a shelf somewhere here at the Crap TV studios. And here's the master of North Hollywood Cubes, Mr. Bill Holmes. Hey! It's a double carcerum night. Here we go, everybody. Oh, welcome to North Hollywood Cubes. Hello, stars. Hello, everybody.
How you doing? Hello, Bill. Hey there, Bill. Hi, Bill.
I kind of thought we'd see you, but we didn't. Okay, let's try it again. Hello, stars. Okay. All right, stop talking to them. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. Thanks for tuning in. It's good to have everyone back tonight on another episode of North Hollywood Cubes. Let's not forget that tonight's show is live, and anything can happen, and it's gonna tonight. Okay. You know, our set really. It really doesn't fit the festive season this week. So Shane, let's give it a little update. What do you say? There we go. Look at that. That worked. Okay. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Okay. Oh, now wait a minute. It's the sixth night of Hanukkah. Yeah. We haven't lit the sixth candle. I know. Well, we're behind. Okay, we're behind the menorah tonight. Okay, but we haven't lit the sixth candle yet. So Shane, let's light them up from behind.
That doesn't sound right.
I know.
Wow, production value.
There we go. There we go.
It costs to get the Invisible Man in here to do that.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're behind the menorah tonight, and that. Poor Shane. Oh, Shane's left. But look, hey, we're trying to keep the holiday spirit going here. Now listen, before we begin, we want to remind you that our new website, craptv.online, is out there. You can find all of our social media accounts, as well as chat with while you watch the show. Chat with all your friends while you're watching the show. Choose any platform that you like to watch the show, or just go to the site itself, craptv.online. For God's sakes, please tell your friends about that. I also want to mention the Carcerum, look at this. Carcerum, look. We got all the merch here. We got the merch Carcerum. We're well over 70,000 downloads. Keep telling your friends about Carcerum. We'd love to get to 100,000 by Christmas. Okay, so thank you all for doing that. All right, well, look, let's get right to it and welcome our first contestant. He's all the way from somewhere in the United States. His name is Jeff Ford. He's going to be representing the Hugs tonight. Oh, he's going to represent the Hugs tonight. Okay, Jeff, are you there, Jeff? Oh, there he is. Oh, Jeff. Jeff, good to see you. Thanks for coming tonight. Would you like to say something about yourself? Tell us about yourself.
Sure. Well, Cleveland is where in America I am from, and I am a video production and animator here for a software company, and I host the web show and podcast World Gone Geek, which there it is. We are live on Sunday nights at 7 p.m.
Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Sundays at 7.
Yep.
You've got Jack Benny's old slot. There you go. Well, welcome to the show, Jeff. It's good to have you here. You will be representing the Hugs tonight. Let's get to our next contestant from somewhere else in the United States. He'll be the Kiss tonight, Rob Watts. Rob Watts. Come on, Rob. Come on, baby. Where are you, Rob? Come on. Come on, Rob. There he is.
Hey. How's it going?
Rob, it's good to have you here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So my name's Rob, and I run a VR production company called Light Sail VR. I play a mean game of tic-tac-toe, and I'm in it to win.
All right. Well, you look like you're a competitive fellow. It's good to have you both here. Let's get started with the game itself, okay? The object of the players is to get 3 cubes in a row, across, up or down, or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out whether the stars are giving a correct answer or making one up. That's how they earn the cube, with either a kiss or a hug. Oh, man, that went so much better than rehearsal. Each completed game is worth $2.50. The player that wins the most cash at the end of 2 or 3 rounds will win the grand prize of the evening. The grand prize is a check for $50 from my brother Scott Holmes at Scott Holmes Cabinetry. Scott Holmes Cabinetry in Antioch, Illinois. He's got money to burn. Okay. just like the menorah that is backwards behind me. Contestants will also be playing for a mystery cube. If they happen to pick the mystery cube during the game, they will hear this sound. And if they hear that sound, they can win another fabulous prize. Bill, tell them what they could win.
Bill, if our contestant picks the mystery cube, they'll also be playing for a Mugshots Voiceover Dr. Blobbity Blah coffee mug. This mug not only holds coffee, but it holds all kinds of liquids. You can drink any of those liquids, including coffee, from the Voiceover Dr. Blobbity Blah coffee mug. Hold it in your hand or set it on a table in between sips. You'll always enjoy a hot cup of joe with your Voiceover Dr. Blobbity Blah coffee mug.
Okay. Love the comments. Love the comments. Listen, technology forbids us from showing our home audience the mystery cube, so it will remain a mystery until one of our contestants picks it. The contestant that wins the mystery cube round must come to the studio and pick it up at their convenience, as we cannot afford the postage. All right. Okay, contestants, let's get started. Now, we spun a dreidel backstage. Hugs, you got the gimmel for the evening, so you get to start the game. So Hugs, who's Hugs? That's Jeff. Jeff, you're over here. Go ahead and pick a cube, Jeff. Let's get this game started.
All right. My classic tic-tac-toe strategy. Let's go with that center square, Steve Rudnick.
Center square, Steve Rudnick. He's a big-time writer. What did you do, Steve? The Santa Claus and Space Jam. Everybody loves your stuff.
I'm currently working on a script of a 70-year-old man who falls in love with a 30-year-old woman.
I think it might be a hit. At least with Robbie Rist.
Everyone I know that I talk to about it loves it.
Yeah, okay. All right. So,
Steve, you primarily know old men, isn't that true?
Old in the sense that they have a lot of years behind them, yeah.
Okay, all right, Jeff. Jeff, here's your question. Steve, everybody take a listen. No, Steve, take a listen.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, can the human stomach dissolve a razor blade?
Can the human stomach dissolve a razor blade?
That is what we're asking.
My stomach cannot dissolve soft-boiled eggs. So you know what? I would think the human stomach is filled with things that could dissolve razor blades. Absolutely.
Okay.
Dissolvable, not mine, but
not
yours.
So Jeff, he says that yes, a human stomach can dissolve a razor blade. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, I hope mine would never have to. And I feel like sometimes when a kid has eaten a coin or something, you have to wait for
Yeah.
it to pass. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's that he's wrong. That it's false.
He's wrong. You're saying that a human stomach cannot dissolve a razor blade. That is true. It can. It can dissolve a razor blade, so you don't get the cube. I mean, think about it. Think about it, Jeff. Coca-Cola alone. Coca-Cola. If it can take Coca-Cola, it can take anything. All right, so a kiss goes there instead of a hug. And now we go over to Rob. Rob, where would you like to go? Pick a cube.
I'll take the twins in the upper right, please.
The twins. Oh, the twins.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian and Marissa Holmes, the twins. Ian's about to go to Costa Rica, and Marissa's doing whatever the hell she's doing, just drinking. Okay. All right, here we go, twins. Here we go. Twins, is it possible? What?
Let's go.
Okay, sorry about that. I thought Shane said something to me. Is it possible for twins to have different fathers? Is it possible for twins to have different fathers?
No. No, Bill, that's an impossible thing.
Okay, I was expecting more, but that's fine. So Rob, he says that is false. The twins cannot have different fathers.
I'm going to respectfully disagree.
And you did that correctly because it is true. Twins can have more than one father. So you do earn that kiss. And Shane, we already have a hug there on Mary.
What?
We need to eliminate that. There we go.
We all want
Okay.
a hug on Mary.
I hate getting hugged and not knowing.
Listen, Mary, just keep your hands, where we can see them. Okay. Okay.
Are we playing poker?
Well, the whole hug thing. Who do we got? Jeff. Jeff, who do you want to go with, Jeff? Play strategically here.
I'm going with Mary Weiss.
Got to
There
go with
you
Mary
go.
Weiss, right? Okay.
Good call, Jeff.
All right, Mary Weiss. Mary Weiss, star of
That's
stage
me.
and screen and Carcerum. Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, biologically speaking, who determines the sex of a child? The mommy or the daddy?
Well, biologically speaking.
Yes.
As in, biological sex assigned at birth, it is
Okay.
actually determined, much as I am loath to admit it, by the daddy.
By the daddy. You see
By
the male?
the chromosomes that are contributed by the sperm.
Okay. So, Jeff, she says the male or the daddy. Do you agree or disagree? I'm sorry, what?
I think I'm gonna agree with her.
You're going to agree? And that is correct. It is the daddy. It is the daddy. So you do earn that hug over there. And I turn my attention to young Rob. Rob, who do you want to go with?
I was muted. Sorry. I'll take Chuck
Yeah.
in the bottom right, please.
I didn't hear Chuck. You said Chuck?
Yes, please.
Chuck Klausmeyer. Chuck
Yes, sir.
Klausmeyer, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Klausmeyer is an actor here in Los Angeles who only does things with Mike Rowe. So let's talk about that. Chuck.
Yes, sir.
No, you were in Carcerum too, and you were very good. You were very good.
Thank you. Appreciate
Chuck,
that.
if you pick 23 random people, there is a 50-50 chance 2 of them share a birthday. True or false?
I mean, the last time I picked 23 random people, there was a 100% chance I got the clap.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. I'm not sure. You mean they applauded? They were applauding? Is that what you mean?
Yes. They were applauding. No, this is actually. Wait, I'm sorry. You say it's a 50-50 chance?
Yeah, if you pick 23 random people, there's a 50-50 chance 2 of them share a birthday. True or false?
Well, let's see. 23 people divide 365 days into 23. That's 0.06 divided by 12 months in the year. That's 0.005 divided by the average number of days in a month, 30.
Yeah.
That would leave you with a 0.00018. So no, it's absolutely, it's almost impossible. It's
Okay.
almost impossible for two people to share the same birthday.
I
So I'm
totally
gonna say
forgot.
false.
I totally forgot who's playing this. Is it Rob?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
Rob.
agree.
He says it's false. Do you
Yeah,
do you
I'll
agree or
that it's
disagree?
false. Yeah,
What?
I agree that it's false.
You say it's false. That is incorrect. It is true. It is true.
Bad move. I was
If you
just
pick
saying
23
numbers
random
there, buddy.
people,
Sorry.
50-50 chance two of them share. And that comes from the boy genius himself,
What a
Greg
surprise!
Kufera.
Seriously, what a mathematical surprise that is.
I know, that's crazy.
But it's true.
Chuck, you forgot to carry the 5.
See? I knew it.
All right.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, we go back to Jeff. Jeff, you got a chance to steal the game here. Who do you want to go with?
I'm going with George Ackles.
George Ackles, ladies and gentlemen. George Ackles, star of Carcerum and video games and big video game director and a whole bunch of stuff. George, are you ready? You ready,
As
George?
ready as I'm going to be, Bill.
Okay,
Let's,
there you are. Hey, George, in the film It's a Wonderful Life, you know that film, George?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
familiar with the film, yes.
George Bailey had two good friends. One was a cop, one was a taxi driver. What were their names?
Yes. Well, I do know this answer right off the top. It's surprisingly to the Sesame Street fans, and I include myself among them. Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie. were their
Bert
names.
and Ernie. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure
Rob,
he's right.
he says, is it Rob? No, I'm sorry. It's Jeff. Jeff, he says Bert and Ernie. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm gonna agree.
You are correct, sir. You are correct. It is Bert and Ernie, and you win the first round, I believe. There you go. You got the first round there. Just for all the trivia buffs out there, Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street were named after those characters from It's a Wonderful Life. I have it from good authority. Jim Henson and I were talking just the other night.
Ooh, interesting.
Hey, let's give a shout out to some of our Facebook people. We got Daryl Salk. We got Suge Knight. Is that okay? Dave Summers is from Indiana's here. My sister's here from Debbie. Christy Pollock is here. Christy, sorry, Dana. You know what? Dana was tired. Dana was tired tonight, so she's not here tonight. Okay. But what do we do? Let's before we go to our second round, let's go to this commercial break. Do we go to
The
commercial?
Carcerum branded merchandise T-shirt is just one of many Carcerum branded merchandise items. The only official merchandise of Carcerum. The award-winning fantasy podcast series that's taking the nation by storm. Select from a wide array of T-shirts, hoodies, coffee cups, and much more. That's Carcerum branded merchandise. Carcerum fantasy podcast series. Subscribe today.
All right, Carcerum merch, everybody. Christmas is right around the corner. This coat, this T-shirt, great stocking stuffers. Get out there. We got masks, we got everything, hats, coffee cups, great stocking stuffers, Carcerum merch. All right, so, Jeff, you won the first round, correct? Help me, Jeff. Okay, there you go. All right, great. Jeff won the first round, so that means, Rob, you get to start the second round. Rob, who do you want to go with?
All right. Let's see. What are the options here?
there's lots.
I'll take Mr. Robbie Rist in the upper left, please.
Robbie Rist. Robbie Rist, ladies and gentlemen.
So I feel as though tonight we're kind of, our contestants are an otherworld version of Nick Offerman and Glenn Scarpelli.
Okay. All right.
Anybody? Nick Offerman?
Sure.
Glenn Scarpelli?
Not bad. Not bad.
Sure.
All right, good. All right.
We can go with that.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Robbie.
All right.
Robbie Rist. Of course, everybody knows him from the Brady Bunch. He's a Ninja Turtle. Whole bunch of stuff out there.
Oh, America's
Robbie.
Sweetheart.
Robbie, name one of the founders.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
He's a mystery cube.
There's something special
Oh,
about
I'm
Robbie.
sorry. I didn't hear it. Oh, Robbie, you're the Mystery Cube.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for pointing that out, guys. I did not hear it in my little ears here. Robbie's a Mystery Cube. So that means that, who's playing? Jeff?
Rob.
No, Rob. Okay. Man, I got to get a better system. Rob, you're not only playing for this cube, but you could win. I'm sorry.
This is going great.
Rob, you got a shot at the voiceover Dr. Blobbity Blah mug here, too, so pay close attention. Robbie, name one of the founders of the nonprofit for the World Hunger Project. Can you name one of the founders?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, John Denver.
John Denver?
Yeah.
Really?
John Denver
Okay.
was one of the founders of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a pretty engaged dude. You know?
So, Rob, what do you say? He says John Denver was one of the founders of the
What a great
nonprofit.
pilot.
I have no idea, but I'm going to disagree.
You're going to disagree. You should never disagree with a guy who looks like John Denver for his whole career. It was John Denver, so we cannot give you that kiss there.
See?
Right? Yeah. No.
Is it because I called you Glenn Scarpelli?
You don't get the kiss. The hug goes there. And now I go over to Jeff. Jeff, who do you want to go with?
I think I'll go with Greg.
Greg. Oh, the boy genius. Greg Kufera, ladies and gentlemen, the boy genius. All right, boy genius. You got a startup company. You were just in Forbes magazine. Forbes?
Yes, I was.
You were in Forbes
30
magazine
under
as
30.
one of the youngest startup guys in the world. Okay, here we go.
That's
Here we go.
me.
You ready, Greg? Are you ready, Greg?
Oh, I'm so ready.
What number, what whole number does not have a Roman numeral? What whole number does not have a Roman numeral? Greg, what do you
Well,
say? You're a smart
I am
guy.
so glad you asked me this question.
I'm sure you are. You sent me the
because-
question.
Because I know I sent you this question. This is a great fact because the concept of nothing was not tied to the concept of a quantity or a number until the Middle Ages. And so even in ancient Rome, the concept of nothing had a word. It was nulla in Latin, but it didn't have a number. And so
So,
thanks a lot for that, Shane. But it turns out that there is no Roman numeral for zero because numbers were only used for counting quantities of things.
okay. Again, I've almost forgotten who's playing the game.
What do you mean
All right,
almost?
Jeff. He says
Kind of Shane's
zero.
kind of a
What whole number does not have a Roman numeral? He says zero.
I have no idea, but that makes a lot of sense to me. I've never seen I've never heard of a Roman numeral for zero, but I've seen them for almost all the other numbers, so I'm going to agree with him.
Okay, you agreed with the boy genius, and you got that correct. So you earned that cube. And I'm sorry, we're out of time. We have to go now.
What?
Oh, no, we'll keep going. Rob, strategically, who do you want to go with here?
I'll take Mary for the block, please.
Mary Weiss for the block. Mary.
Wait, but,
Mary Weiss.
Bill, can I just say, Bill?
Yeah,
Bill, excuse
sure,
me.
Steve.
Before we go on, can he just repeat that one time? I didn't get it all.
No, Steve, you don't need to take notes. You don't need to take
Huh?
notes. No, you don't
It was
need to
so
take
interest-
notes.
Bill, it was so interesting.
Thank
All
you
you
so
really
much,
have to remember
Steve.
is the word nulla.
No, we're gonna move along. We're gonna move along.
I
thought I was smart until that happened.
Steve, I'm gonna send Greg over to tutor you later this evening. Okay? All
I
right?
love stuff like that. Come on.
So we're at Mary Weiss. Mary Weiss. Mary.
Yes. Yes.
Mary, what is the number one most common way to misuse a condom?
I know.
Oh, careful.
Forget it. Water balloons. The number one. Oh, there's so many ways.
Are there?
That things can go wrong.
Okay.
We really should ask Dana because I mean she is pregnant.
Well,
that is
Dana's
true.
not here. We'll have to throw it to Tim.
I'll tell you all about Condom.
No, Tim. This is Mary's question. This is Mary's question. Mary, what's the number one way to misuse a condom?
Putting it on too late.
Putting it on too
Yeah.
late?
Well, no, like waiting too late to actually use it.
Yeah, I get it. I got 3 kids. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so who is it, Shane? Who is it? Rob? Is it Rob? Rob? She says by putting it on too late.
I'm gonna disagree. Sorry, Mary.
You should have agreed with her because late application is the answer to that. According to NBC News, up to 51.1% of people make that mistake. Holy mackerel. No wonder the country's going to hell in a handbasket. Okay, so you do not earn that. And who is it? Jeff. Jeff, you have to earn that on your own. So who do you want to go with, Jeff?
Gonna go with Mary.
Gonna go with Mary Weiss.
Yowza.
Is this for winning the whole game? Did he win the last round? Yeah, this is for the whole game, Mary. Okay, here we go. Mary Weiss. Man, you got a lot of action tonight, Mary.
Well, I did get hugged without realizing it, so.
Yeah. All right, so Jeff, here we go. What is the official bird of Oklahoma? The yellow hammer, the scissor-tail flycatcher, or the western meadow lark? I believe.
Those are birds?
Apparently.
What's
What is the official bird of Oklahoma? The yellow hammer, the scissor-tailed flycatcher, or the western meadowlark?
Oklahoma? Well, I'm a Nebraska girl, and that's a,
Okay.
Well, that's a Husker, and that has nothing to do with anything tonight. But then again, actually, I think after Greg's whole thing, I just got dumber. So I'm just not sure what. You know what? The yellow hammer. That sounds good.
The yellow.
I think the yellow hammer. That sounds like an Oklahoma kind of bird.
Okay, Jeff. She says the yellow hammer. What do you say?
Her guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna agree. I don't know.
That is incorrect. It is the scissor-tailed flycatcher. The scissor-tailed flycatcher. So you don't win that one.
I married a
kick
woman
it.
from Tulsa. I knew that one.
Did you know that, Robbie? Oh my gosh!
Out.
It's on their license plate.
Okay, really? It's on their license plates?
I think.
There's a hell of a lot going on
If
in
you
Oklahoma.
drive
isn't
through
there?
a herd of them. Or a flock,
All right,
I
so
should say. They are
Rob,
birds. Sorry.
it's back to
Yeah.
you. It's back to you, Rob. Who do you want to go
Take
with?
Mary again, please. Oh no, I can't.
No, you
I got
can't.
one.
There's
All right,
there's
great,
a
great.
there's
As
a
much
kiss
as I'd
there.
love to be taken.
There's a kiss there.
Steve, then, please.
I didn't hear.
Steve in the center.
Steve Rudnick in the center cube.
Yes.
Steve, how you doing, Steve?
I'm doing fantastically.
Steve, let me ask you something. If you
What?
tickle a rat, does it laugh?
If you do it right, it does. Yes.
Really? Do you have experience with this, Steve?
No, yes, if you tickle a rat,
If you tickle a rat, does it laugh?
I'll tell you, my daughter has been trained in animal stuff, and she's had 2 rats, and I know how to tickle a rat.
Yeah.
I also know how to make it moan, but that's another story altogether. I'm gonna say that yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Rob.
agree because
He
disagreeing
says
has been bad for me tonight, so I will agree.
you're gonna agree. You're correct. If you tickle a rat, it will laugh. Okay, so you got that one. Okay, we go over to Jeff. Jeff, who do you want to go with this time?
Going with the twins for the block.
Twins for the block. Twins for the block. Okay, the twins. Ian and Marissa Holmes, people who are near and dear to me. All right, twins. Twins, you ready for this?
We're ready, Bill.
Now, Ian, you're a surfer, right? You surf? You surf all
I get
around
out
the
there.
world. Okay, so here's a question that might be easy for you. I don't know. Is it true that there's a species of shark that can live for 500 years?
Well, Bill, I'm headed to Costa Rica next week,
Uh-huh.
where we refer to them as tiburones.
Uh-huh.
But this shark you're referring to is in Greenland, and it
Really?
lives in super deep water,
Uh-huh.
and it lives for 500 years.
Okay.
It's
So
true.
you're saying it's true. There is a species of of sharks that can live 500 years.
You know it.
Okay. Jeff, what do you say? Agree or disagree? Pretty old shark.
Yeah, that seems like a really long time, but he also seemed very confident in his answer.
He always seems confident in his answers. Just let me tell you.
I think I'm gonna disagree.
You disagree. You should not have disagreed. It is true. They are Greenland sharks. Okay. All right. So let's see. Rob, you can't win that. You gotta earn that on your own. So who do you want to go with, Rob?
I'll take the twins again, please.
Twins again. Here we go. Twins. We're coming back. All right,
I
Ian.
agreed, man.
I know Ian knows his sharks because
My
he swims among them. What do the surfers refer to the sharks as, Ian?
We call them the men in the gray suits.
There you go.
Watch
Okay.
out when they're around.
All right. Well, here you go. Here's a twins question. What is the percentage of twins that invent their own language? 90%, 40%, or 7%? The percentage of twins that invent their own language. I've heard of that before.
Well, Bill, I can only speak for myself being a twin with my twin sister.
Yeah.
And we definitely have our own language. Yabba dabba eho pizza. Bono pizza po.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if everyone is like us because we don't talk to other twins in our twin language.
Okay.
So really, this
man.
is shot in the dark. It's either one or the other. I'm gonna go 90 though. I'll go 90.
You're going to go 90%. What is the percentage of twins that invent their own language? He says 90%. Do you agree or disagree?
Sure, I'll agree. That sounds good.
You'll agree. You are incorrect. It is 40%. 40%. Okay, so who wins that? Jeff. Jeff, you earn that. Who would you like to go with now, Jeff?
Wait, I would like to hear Marissa's reply to that.
Yeah, Marissa
You can't
usually
leave
doesn't.
that hanging. No, you go.
She replies in sign language. Okay, Jeff. Who do you want to go with?
How do you say I'll take Fred Applegate in that language?
Okay, Fred Applegate, Fred and Sherry Applegate up there. Okay, kids, how are you? It's good to have you. Fred, what is the oldest surviving stringed instrument?
Do you know? Yeah, I do. It's interesting because it's a Sumerian instrument, which is in the south of what is now Iraq, and it is a stringed instrument, and it's from the city of And comes down to us because we still use the term text to mean original, because is the oldest civilization that we know of. And I win.
Fred is just in his glory right now.
I love you, Fred.
Well,
so Fred, what is the earliest surviving or the oldest surviving stringed instrument?
The lyre of
The lyre
Don't
of
let the word liar. Don't let the word liar in that sentence.
No. Why would that
still
throw
owes
me?
$20.
Okay. All right. Who needs it? Jeff. Jeff, what do you say? He says the lyre of
Well, I do know that is an original, like an ancient. So I'm gonna agree with him.
You are correct for the win. For the win of round 2. It is the lyre of the earliest surviving stringed instruments, plucked chordophones, which currently exist in fragments dated back to 4,500 years ago, according to study.com. So I think that's the game. Is that the game, Shane? He wins the whole damn thing. All right. Well, listen, before we leave, let's go to this commercial break. Are we going to commercial break, Shane? Let's go to the commercial break. Here we go. Oh, you got $5 there. You won $5 so far, buddy. Okay. Commercial break.
If you would like to support all the crap we do here at Crap TV, check out our newly launched Patreon page. At Patreon, you'll have access to a secret behind-the-scenes studio camera where you can watch and interact directly with us before and during the show. Go to the website for more information. That's www.craptv.online. Patreon.
All right, there you go. The Patreon. Well, congratulations, Jeff Ford, on winning the whole thing. What?
Bill?
Yes,
If
Steve.
you would like to support all
That last
Wait,
game
wait,
of
wait,
tic-tac-toe-
wait, Steve, wait. Are we done, Shane? All right, Steve, what did you want to say?
No, I was going to say that last game of tic-tac-toe, for those of you paying attention, was a very exciting game.
Yes, yes, it was.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a thriller. It was a thriller.
But I want to answer more questions every time.
Well, listen, I'm sorry.
Can I do that?
Tim didn't even get to do anything tonight.
Good choice. Did the right thing.
I mean, I'm so glad Dana not feeling well tonight. I'm glad that she didn't tune in. She wouldn't have got any.
I think
Oh, hey, Billy's here and Mike Travis is there. Speaking of, listen, if you've been admiring Bill Holmes' wardrobe throughout the show, why not get some Carcerum merchandise of your own? Tell us more about that sweet. Oh, no, we did that already. Did we do that? We did that already. Okay, never mind. Hey, it's the end of the game. Listen, congratulations, Jeff, on winning the game. You got $5, and my brother Scott Holmes. Of Scott Holmes Cabinetry in Antioch, Illinois, is going to send you a check. He's going to write out a check and send it to you for $50. Rob, thank you very much for playing the game. I'm sorry you didn't win anything tonight, but apparently you just suck at this game. Okay?
Clearly.
So there you go. All right, Bill. Hey, Bill. Who won the mug? Who won the mug?
He won the mug. Rob did because of me.
Okay, there you go. Rob won the mug, but you have to come and get it. You have to come to the studio and get it. All right, Bill. Bill, take us out of here. Get us out of here.
Tonight's episode was unofficially sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Just remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know as Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on a future episode of North Hollywood Cubes? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen, or send us a direct message at any of our previously listed social media accounts. This is Bill Holmes speaking for North Hollywood Cubes. Back to you, Bill.
Well, listen, on behalf of everybody here at North Hollywood Cubes, happy Hanukkah, everybody. I know there's some other holiday out there. I can't remember what it is. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Good night, everybody. Thanks for playing again.